As they talk to you now, they say that the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, what they call Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, say it don't sue the Nigerian government two times at once. This suit will go affect even the president for inside office. As they talk to you now, if let's say the bim waiting the sue Tinubu for body, the thing no they enter them because only one blow then they give them. They say now this one now double smackdown and they give the president of the country bim. The thing they shake her sorrow class and they talk to you. I say waiting be that. They say breaking. Nnamdi Kanu files 2 suits against violation of his rights, demand transfer of case to Southeast and a speedy trial, and then also 100 billion naira damages. I say, wow, again. God. This money they call. I just finished Very Dark Man news now. Now so they call 1 billion or 500 million. Well, this money, my problem is not because you will file a suit of billions of naira in damages. My problem is, have they paid? Because since when I don't read news, I don't read many news where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu even won money. And the win case where he say they give him money like 1 billion for damages. I'm not sure say Nigeria government don't pay that money. So barrister Aloy Ejimako, because only you now I know with the handle case for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I beg with the Maxwell or para. Make una let me know this money when they don't win in the past. They win money for their court, Abi. They still win money whether for Enugu court. I don't know which one again. They win money. So, Muna, let me know whether the Nigerian government don't pay those money before we go talk about this 100 billion naira damages. Wow. If they don't pay all those previous money, Muna find me something from those 1 billion because I talked about it same on a concert. You understand? When they give you small thing from inside, if na 500,000, if na 1 million, may they give me. I don't try now. I be, easy. They read Mazi Nnamdi Kanu news. Now because if I they read that Tinubu, that time when Buhari there, they read the news. Where Tinubu and Buhari just use one eye, they look me. Kai, if I catch him for this boy, if I catch him for this boy, I they read him every time for news where I concern him for. That our own nowadays Kanu, I read him too much for this country. And everybody, I watch him for that news. Good for the progress of this country. If I catch him for that boy, I go plug him. So, now I make a 7 and give me even 1 million. Oh my God, I feel like. They said that the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB Nnamdi Kanu, has filed 2 separate lawsuits at once, challenging alleged violations of his constitutional right, including the right to a fair hearing, fair trial, and speedy trial. Kanu, who filed the suit through his legal team led by his special counsel, Barrister Aloy Ejimako, urged the court and the Nigerian government to adhere to the constitutional provisions and relevant statutes in handling his case. In the first suit filed under suit number CV875/25, Kanu seeks an unconditional release from detention and the ongoing trial in charge number FFCABJ CR383-2015. His lawyers argued that the IPOB leader's trial violates section 36(1) and 4 of the Nigerian Constitution, which guarantees the right to a fair and speedy trial. He said that this Nigerian government, that they are doing like snail in attending to his case, that they should make it fast so that we will know his stand and know what the case will be and know the outcome as well. In the suit, Kanu demanded a formal apology from the Nigerian government for the alleged violation of his fundamental right to be published in 3 widely circulated newspapers. He also demanded a compensation of nothing less than 100 billion naira for alleged physical, mental, and emotional trauma caused by his prolonged detention and legal proceedings. In a second suit, numbered M3224/2025, Kanu seek a writ of mandamus compelling the Nigerian authorities to follow the legal process of his trial. The suit specifically demanded the transfer of his case from the south to the southeast, arguing that it should have been filed there initially. Kanu contended that the lawsuit were necessary due to repeated constitutional breaches following the recusal of Justice Binta Nyako on September 24, 2024. His legal team highlighted concerns including failure to resign the case to another judge, reversing the recusal decision, returning the case to the same judge, recusal to consider moving the case to the southeast, delays in bringing the case to trial, keeping Kanu in detention for nearly 4 years without any resolution. The legal team insisted that these actions amount to a miscarriage of justice, undermining Kanu's legal rights and prolonging his incarceration without a fair trial. Now waiting, then they talk. Say may they respect the human right of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and allow him to walk free as a free man. Because even in 2022-23, they say that the appeal court ruled that he has been discharged and acquitted, so that they should allow him to go home based on that merit. Secondly, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was in his home in Afaruku when the Nigerian military invaded, buying up to 28 men in his compound, while Mazi Nnamdi Kanu fled through the window. That is the reason why he's alive today, to at least stand trial or go to court. Say, if to say them buy him that day, they not go see who they go, they try up and down now. So they should write letters of apology, give him 100 billion naira, compensate them for the damages where they don't cause. Say, they feel too well. Say, sometimes in head go they turn them because of the things when in they face. And also the solitary confinement where they put them inside DSS dungeon. See, those things don't make them day uncomfortable. So with that 100 billion naira, you go use and buy juice, buy water, buy milk, where you go take, recover himself, as in they go in papa and mama house. Now waiting in talk, now be that one. Meanwhile, Nigeria, one country with different regions, with different laws and approach. This is what the Senator Adams Oshimole, a former governor of Edo State, lamented about. Let me quickly play you his video so you watch it and see things for yourself. But before I do that, very quickly, don't forget to use tap send to send that very money to your loved ones. All you have to do for me is just to use my promo code, which is Critics News. Type it into that very box where you see promo code, and then get this money that they are issuing and also giving to people when you use my promo code. God bless you. So let's watch Adams Oshimole, where he lamented that the country has 2 laws for different regions.
There is no question in my view, and I come from an area where you have, like you rightly said, sir, there is hardly any part of Nigeria where you don't have solid minerals, even in the south. But what I observe, whereas the federal government is ruthless with people who are doing illegal oil buckling, and they deploy JTF to deal with those involved in illegal buckling. When it comes to illegal mining of solid minerals, the federal government changes approach. It's like using different standards. And I'm very angry about that. Because if we have to fight, deploy army, even to kill for anyone who is involved in illegal buckling of oil, and you deploy JTF, a combination of army, police, air force, everybody, why are we allowing illegal mining in many parts of the country that is going on? And they are being mined by retired generals, and we know them. Yes, we know them. Nobody can pretend he doesn't know them. I did a letter to former President Buhari, because somebody I sent to go and conduct a primary somewhere reported back to me, a retired general of Northern Extraction, told me that, look, Adams, you are worried about the challenge of conducting primaries in Zafara. The challenge he sees there is far more than that. And if it's not dealt with, Nigeria will not know peace in parts of the country. And this go all the way through the belt, all to Kaduna. And it up to, yeah, correct. And he told me that those involved in this illegal mining, they use choppers. They procure arms exactly the same way as our military were doing in the South. They give them arms. They use choppers to come and cut away the gold. And they take them out of this country and make billions of US dollars. And the federal government is not doing what it should be doing. I took this letter to the former president when I was national chairman of APC. And I said, call the general to give you more brief. In fact, what is happening, or what subsequently happened in that part of the country, was exactly what the general told me was going to happen. Because these guys have been weaponized by the illegal big men who deploy them, secure territories, and the weapon is meant to protect the Chinese and other foreigners who they actually employ to carry out the mining. And on occasion, they use the same weapon to carry out banditry, kidnapping, and all of the terrible things that are going on. Chief of Committee Chairman of Defense Staff, tell the defense I said so. That with some retired military officers, army officers are involved in it. The day we can't tell the truth, this country cannot flourish. We can't change our, when it affects our people, we are at our best. We talk strong. Some other people appear to be above the law. That is what is going on with solid mineral. It is not that we don't know where it is. We have a whole survey of where we have what across the length and breadth of Nigeria. We also know, everybody complaining about certain people from certain nationalities. How they got here, even as we are talking now, they are doing those illegal mining. And those guys are getting richer when Nigeria State is getting poorer. But we carry the consequences of banditry, kidnapping, and that which this on illegal armed men, which they equip. Sir, who can afford to buy a chopper to land in an illegal mining site, cut away gold, return to sanity, and then on the way to airport, bam, take them out of the country? This is happening. So I agree with you, but my position is that we shouldn't, as senators, be lamenting. As senators, we should fix the problem. We should tell the executive, you must deploy exactly the same force that you deploy against illegal oil bunkering. That same force should be deployed to deal with criminals who are money. When I say criminal, it can be a retired general, it can be a retired permanent secretary, it can be a retired trade unionist or a retired labor leader. Whoever is involved, they should be dealt with. Let Nigeria see that we are not condoning this. We are not lamenting what is going on. When you have a country of people who are above the law because they are supposed to have served the country and they have retired and now they become the real barons. So I agree with you that the solid sector, and I'm happy with the word made by Baba that oil was discovered by accident. What they were looking for was solid mineral.
I don't hear two standards in this country. Now two standards then they use. When it comes to the Southeast, when it comes to the human beings, when it comes to everybody, they use a different standard. But when it comes to the North, they change the standards. And so Nigeria take B. That's why the country can never move forward. Because criminals, terrorists are everywhere. Government officials are behind these kidnappings and terrorism went full everywhere. If you think say na play, that's why the police cannot track them, army cannot track them. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say me they carry in case go southeast. But you know say na for Igbo man now, they don't agree carry. Igbo people don't suffer for this country. So, anyways, let me know what you na the reason. We'll go straight to another news. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And also don't forget to contact Herbal Solution Center. If you contact them, that sickness, they no born in Papa will make you remember for where you do. Their medicine, no bonge one. Their phone number is full for screen, so contact them today and then thank me later. God bless and share.